Are you ready for your first comedian? Yeah. All right, very good, thank you. Our first comedian is a regular here, very funny guy. Give it up for Jeff Simon! Give it up for Scott, keep it going for Scott. That's enough, I don't want him to get a big head, you know? How's it going? That's good. You getting ready for January 1st? You know what that is? You know what that is? That's the day and we got a new mayor, Bill de Blasio. All right, that's enough. It's going to be like, I can't wait, it's going to be like the 80s, you know, when he takes over. I used to buy my Coke on 10th Avenue, pick up a hooker by the Lincoln Tunnel, and then go home and get drunk. Those were the glory days. Now my life is like, you ever watch The Golden Girls? Anybody ever seen that? My life is like an episode of The Golden Girls now. What it's all about, you know? But I'm a Jew from New York. Any Jews? I won't even ask that. I grew up in the 50s. My favorite Jew on the Yankees was the general manager. We finally got a Jew in the 70s, Ronnie Bloomberg. He was supposed to be the Jewish Mickey Mantle. You heard of Mickey Mantle, right? No? Oh my God. This guy was terrible. This guy was terrible. He couldn't play. You know, he was just terrible. He was terrible. I tell you, black guys are lucky because you got Michael, LeBron, Reggie. Any Chinese people there? You got Yao Ming. We have the only person we have to look up to is Ronnie Bloomberg. What kind of fucking name is Ronnie Bloomberg? That's why Jews become like they work on Wall Street. You know, they become accountants and stockbrokers because we got Ronnie Bloomberg. Ronnie fucking Bloomberg. My first wife was a shiksa. You know, a shiksa is a girl who loves to have a good time. She'll show you her titties on a first date, and who your mother will hate because she's not a Jew. You people know, you don't know anything about Jewish women, but all they care about is how much money you make and where you're taking her for dinner. The last time I went out with a Jewish woman, all she wanted to talk about was my stock portfolio. You guys know what a stock portfolio is? And she suffered from a bad case of crow's feet around her eyes. Anybody knows what that is, crow's feet? Crow's feet?
No.
You people, your skin doesn't crack, you know? You don't know that shit, man. Anyway, she suffered from a bad case of crow's feet around her eyes. It kept getting worse. Every time I told her to suck my dick, she'd go, "Suck what?" Yeah, fucking. All right, and we got married. The best deal I ever made was marrying a shiksa because we had 3 kids. None of them got bar mitzvah. I made $100,000 on that deal. Bar mitzvah, they cost like 30 grand each. That's $100,000. Anybody go to college here? $100,000 each, you know. And we got married by a priest and a rabbi. The priest didn't want to marry us. I had to show him like naked pictures of my 8-year-old nephew before he finally said okay, you know. My second wife was a shiksa who loved martinis, and when she had more than 2, her true feelings would come out. She hated my guts because I didn't have a 10-inch cock like the guy she was with before me. I had one of these Jewish half-price wholesale dicks. We got divorced 12 years ago. I would have got divorced a lot sooner, but my father-in-law threatened to turn me into dog food if I ever divorced his daughter. What kind of nut would say something like that, you know? You imagine it? You know any people like that? I said to the guy, can't you just kill me? I don't want to be some a can of apple shit up by a schnauzer. I want to eat dog food, you know? But I tell you people, it sucks getting old, you know? You people got all your hopes and dreams ahead of you, you know? Right? Right?
No.
All right. The only thing I got to look forward to is I show up at the mall every day at 11 o'clock. And I have this section where the old people sit. They have this section. I was sitting next to this old guy the other day with a med hat. And he was like sleeping. And every 30 seconds while I was asleep, he'd yell out, "The Mets! The Mets!" You know? I like to sit there, watch all the hot young women walk by, you know? Oh, God. I think I'm going to be sick. No, somebody call 911. I'm getting like chest pains here. But I hate when the bitches at Dunkin' Donuts automatically give me the senior discount. I mean, they automatically give me the senior discount. I mean, maybe I'm some like, how do they know I'm not some like young guy that aged really fast because he took a lot of drugs, you know? Or maybe I'm that guy in that Brad Pitt movie. The guy was born old and aged in reverse. Yeah, right. I could. How do I know I'm not that? You know. But a lot of people, call me Grandpa Huxtable. You know. Not gonna real. And but I tell you, I hate when people drive behind me. They blow their horn and they give me the finger because they think I'm some old guy driving slow. I yelled out my window yesterday. I'm not old. I'm stoned. You know, I smoke a lot of weed. You know. And but I tell you, I've been jerking off more than ever lately. Unfortunately, it's with a soft dick. I mean, it's it's like jerking off with a whiskey dick with no whiskey. I tell you, when I was a kid, the only magazine that had naked women was the National Geographic. Now, all you people got to do is click a button, you know, right? Click a button. I'm one of these old people when it comes to technology, you know. I'm always clicking the wrong button. You know, like last night I clicked on this Chicks with Dicks website by accident. By accident, relax, will you? And then I clicked on this PayPal button by mistake.
Oh no.
I swear to God, 20 minutes later, some hooker with a 10-inch cock is banging on my front door. You believe that shit? Anybody do online dating here? Yeah. Oh, come on, you don't ask me questions. That's not at the end of the set, you know? Fucking dying here. This guy's trying to ask me a question here. I had a date with this woman on Match.com. Anybody hear of that? It's also known as DesperatePleaseSomebodyFuckMe.com. You might know it by that name. This woman lied about her age. She was supposed to be 50. She was in her 80s. I couldn't get her wheelchair on my car. I couldn't get it to fold up. It's not like my dick, you know. And she gave me the worst blowjob I've ever gotten in my life. She tried to blow my phone, and then she thought my thumb was my dick. She wanted to know if I was going to take her out again, you know. I said okay, but I'm wearing gloves next time. She still got bite marks on my thumb, you know. And I said we're going to take Accessorite. I can't spend an hour getting a wheelchair on my car. And then this other woman emailed me on Match. She emailed me. I clicked on her profile. Her body type is turn off the lights. She smokes a pack and a half a day and doesn't touch a drop of alcohol. You know what that means. She gets drunk every night. And she used to be a heroin addict. I'm meeting her for lunch tomorrow. I've never fucked a heroin addict. You know, I'm dying to before I die, you know. Fuck somebody on heroin, you know. I used to care about were big tits and big asses. Now I get turned on by how much property a woman owns. You know, like I know this woman. She has some property in the Hamptons. I met her in the ICU right after they pull a plug on her husband's respirator. That's where I met her. All right, how you doing? I like to go to funerals, but the only thing you got to put up with these cock blocking kids who are always like saying stupid shit like, "When are you going to transfer the property to us?" You know, to the mommy. You know. I did a lot of coke in the '80s. Anybody do coke here? Yeah. All right. My dealer used to get me top shelf stuff. That's why every Joe killed on coke. I could use some right now. Every woman I ever fucked on coke was very grateful. Except my second wife, who liked big dicks. But I used to play a lot of basketball on coke. I used to love to play basketball on coke. If somebody had the ball, I'd say, "Give me the fucking ball or I will kill you." I used to get into a lot of fights on coke, and I never lost a fight on coke. I was undefeated. I swear to God, my best win was against my mother-in-law. I was ready to throw in the towel in the 11th round when I told her to shut the fuck up, you fat bitch. She started to cry and actually shut the fuck up. Getting her to shut the fuck up was my best win ever on coke. Nobody does coke here? You guys are shy. You're afraid of me. You do coke, right? You guys don't do blow here. Come on. I know this guy does blow. I can tell he's like sweating, and this guy does blow. Come on. Hey, I spoke in a joint outside this bar the other night, and when I got inside, it must have smelled like weed. Because this guy whose like girlfriend looks like a Fox News Channel anchor, and he has a copy of the Second Amendment in his back pocket. He's staring at me, and he goes, "I smell marijuana." I said, typical asshole Republican, you know? I said, I got 2 words for you, motherfucker. Government regulation. That's the worst thing you could say to a Republican. It's worse than telling him to go fuck himself. All right, that went over really good. But I just brought this up. Everybody, any weed smokers here at least? All right. I just bought this unbelievable shit. It's 500 an ounce. This shit, it's so unbelievable. It like makes you high as a kite. Doesn't fuck you up. You know, it doesn't. I could get money out of an ATM on a first try. And the stuff makes you horny. You know, I had to pull over in a Garden State Park on a shoulder at Garden State Parkway the other night just to jerk off. I swear to God, it was so embarrassing getting a ticket for jerking off with your grandkids in the back seat. You know, that was unfucking real. That was very embarrassing. All right, I got another career besides comedy. Like I'm trying to get some seed money to go into aluminum siding. You know, can't get any laughs in this fucking. Can't get any laughs anymore. You know. All right, you motherfuckers. Fuck you. And your friend Canada will be up here soon. I'm sure you'll laugh at his jokes. Thanks a lot, everybody. All right, keep it going. Come on. Have some fun up here.